Alright, I'd like to introduce you to the newest shirt in Screw Attack apparel.
I thought we weren't supposed to make any new designs until we sold out of the old stuff.
Yeah, don't you worry about that. Anyway, let me present to you the brand new Top 10 shirt.
Isn't that just the 10-year anniversary?
New Top 10 t-shirt. Hey, click the link in the description and buy the brand new, not in any way old Top 10 shirt. If you don't, I'ma get eaten.
Being a pirate has got to be awesome. Think about it. You get to go on adventures, you hang out with your best friends, and you even get to score some treasure. By score, I mean steal, and when I say steal, I mean you probably had to murder a few people to get it, let's be honest, but hey, criminal intentions aside, that kind of lifestyle has got to be fun. And the 10 pirates you see on this list are the ones who really understand what the pirate's life is all about. So hey, I'm Nervous Nick for Screw Attack's Top 10 Pirates.
Number 10.
We're starting off with one of the most ridiculous pirates on this list, LeChuck from the Monkey Island series. Everything he does, whether it be pillaging, murdering, or reanimating people into undead crewmen for his ship, all of it is done for a woman named Elaine Marley who told him to drop dead. So, he did. First, he was a ghost pirate, then he died, then he became a zombie pirate, died again, after that, he was a demon pirate, and he freaking died again! Then he was possessed by a giant statue of himself, and, yep, he died again. And then he finally became a literal undead pirate god. And he somehow managed to die again. Maybe it was bad luck, or maybe he was just a goof, but either way, LeChuck's ability to die and come back time and time again was enough to land him on this list.
Number 9.
A huge boon for piracy is being able to plunder and steal simply because people think you're an awful human being. Infamy, notoriety, and fear are the main weapons used by this next pirate, Blackbeard. No matter which version of him you're looking at, Blackbeard is one of the scariest pirates of all time. In One Piece, he's one of the most powerful antagonists. In Pan, he's a respected and feared captain, and in Assassin's Creed, he's got the intimidation factor on lock. Even in real life, he was one of the most notorious pirates to sail the Caribbean and East United States coast. He plundered almost 40 ships during his 2-year reign of terror. Just 2 years! And that's something anybody would be intimidated by.
Number 8.
So like, comics are crazy, in case you're unaware. Take Cyclops, for instance. Even though his mutant power constantly bewilders us on our podcast, his family tree is just as bonkers. Apparently, the Summers family is filled with natural-born leaders, since his dad is Corsair, the captain of a group of space pirates called the STARJAMMERS. It gets better, because its crew is made up of a bunch of Shi'ar misfits, like a cat girl, a cyborg, and a green giant named... You know what, maybe it's pronounced Chad. Yeah, let's go with Chad. Throw in an adorable space ferret named Kree, and you've got the makings of a bunch of crazy space pirates. They've had a couple crew changes over the past few iterations, but the Starjammers have been rocking stolen plates since day one.
Number 7.
Everybody knows his name. I mean, how could you not, because he's constantly introducing himself in every film. He's Captain Jack Sparrow, the pirate that everybody likes and hates simultaneously. He may not actually be the most capable of pirates. I mean, for one, he gets captured a lot, and for two, everybody says he's the worst pirate they've ever seen. Half the time, I can't tell if Captain Jack is just lucky or if he's a secret genius. It's as if every plan he comes up with backfires, but he improvises something on the spot to emerge triumphant in the end. And that's exactly what makes Jack Sparrow so entertaining to watch. Plus his dad's Keith Richards.
Number 6.
There's a surprising number of classy pirates on this list, but none of them give off a more sophisticated and dashing vibe than that of BALTHIER from Final Fantasy XII. Most pirate ships will sail on the ocean, but BALTHIER sails on a different Great Blue Yonder using an airship called the Strahl. With his totally hot partner in crime, Fran, they globetrot together in search of riches and treasures. And in true Bonnie and Clyde fashion, they have nothing against stealing in order to get what they want. Witty, fashionable, cocky, and with actual skill to back it all up, BALTHIER makes for one heck of a sky pirate. Skyrit. A Skyrit. He's a Skyrit. And hey, he's convinced that he's the leading man, so who are we to argue?
Number 5.
You'll not hear any yars or eyes coming out of this next pirate's mouth, because that kind of talk is simply too lowbrow for the classy devil known only as Captain James Hook. There have been dozens of iterations of the famous pirate captain throughout the Peter Pan universe, but they all usually stay true to the character. That flowing black hair, signature red coat, glorious mustache, and a murderous hatred for Peter Pan. I mean, wouldn't you be upset at the guy who cut off your left hand and fed it to a crocodile, which left you with clock-related PTSD? I know I would. But I digress. Captain Hook is still one of the best pirates out there with some superhuman characteristics to boot. I'm just saying, it takes a special kind of pirate to hold open a crocodile's jaws with 7,000 pounds of bite strength. He's also got otherworldly tap dancing skills.
Number 4.
I don't quite know what it is, but seems like pirates are always missing things. You know, missing limbs, missing eyes, missing the high-octane thrill of vengeance. Coincidentally, Drachma from Skies of Arcadia is affected by all of those things. On his ship called the Little Jack, which is named after his late son, Captain Drachma sails the skies in search of a giant flying arc whale named Rachnum. All he really wants to do is kill the stupid thing to get revenge for his beloved son. And arm. And maybe his eyes, too. No, okay, stop right there. I know what you're thinking. He's not a pirate, he's just a Moby Dick wannabe. Well, you're wrong. He's got a weaponized airship and uses it to attack government sky vessels. Okay, to be fair, he may not have been a pirate before he met the main character, but after Vise came on board, Drachma was kind of forced into it. Oh, and his super moves? Terrifying.
Number 3.
Everything is better in space. And yes, that includes pirates. More specifically, space pirate Captain Harlock. He's got all of the necessary pirate qualities in garb. An eye patch complete with facial scar, a black pet flamingo thing, an intimidating pirate voice.
So what are they so afraid of?
A loyal crew of space marines and a ship with a skull on it called the Arcadia. What's he missing? While most pirates sail for riches and plunder, Harlock sails for much, much more than that. Freedom from the oppressive galactic government, freedom to live peacefully on planet Earth, and freedom to use his cool cutlass gun on whoever disagrees. Oh, and he's also rumored to be immortal and literally jumped from orbit and landed feet first on a platform like it was nothing.
Number 2.
So a lot of pirates are known far and wide for their infamy and abilities, but none were more globally recognized than the Dread Pirate Roberts in the world of A Princess Bride. If you didn't already know, Dread Pirate Roberts is more than one pirate, so is it kind of cheating to include multiple pirates in one spot on the list? Maybe, but pirates don't always play fair, so why should I? Anyway, unlike those pirates, the Dread Pirate Roberts, also known as Wesley, is the fairest of them all. Outwitting, outmaneuvering, and outclassing is common for him, even against opponents who specialize in those areas. He'll take a fair fight whenever possible because he knows that he is better than everyone else. The name may be the only thing that matters when it comes to the actual Dread Pirate Roberts, but the man behind the mask didn't let the title alone carry him onto this list. Believe me, he carried himself. And he's no stranger to carrying damsels in distress either.
It's number 1.
Oh yeah, there had to be an alien on this list. And what better universe to pull an alien pirate from than the Star Wars Clone Wars? Hondo OHNAKA, a Weequay, is a clever and capable son of a gun. Whether he's making an illegal arms delivery, kidnapping and ransoming people, or attacking a village, as long as he's making a profit, nothing is off limits. And don't even get me started on what his accomplishments are. He successfully captured the Sith Lord Count Dooku, and then when Obi-Wan and Anakin went to go pick up Dooku for themselves, he captured them as well. They're freaking Jedi! Oh, another time he went toe-to-toe with Anakin's lightsaber with just an electro staff. Hondo's just a freaking go-getter with the talent and cunning to help him along the way. And as far as pirate shoulder pets go, don't worry, he's got the weirdest one by far. A red Kowakian monkey lizard. There is no way he's compensating for anything with a pet like that. And for our secret number 11, you know what's better than a pirate? A space pirate. You know what's better than a space pirate? A dragon space pirate. You know what's better than a dragon space pirate? A robot dragon space pirate. I am, of course, talking about Ridley from the Metroid series.